Austin. Today we're going to just start with a recipe for a pale ale. For those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm in the process of trying to start a brewery with some friends of mine. So today we're going to go over a recipe build for another prototype beer that we're going to do. So in Utah, which is the downside to Utah, otherwise I would recommend Utah to anybody. The downside to Utah is we have a lot of liquor rules or beer rules, as a simple way of putting it. And hey, what's up, dude? It's good seeing you. Welcome. Um, Glad you jumped on so quickly. Uh, so today we're just going to be going over a beer recipe and we're going to be doing a beer review at the same time. And precursor to all right, sweet. Well, I'm going to be popping open something here soon, so I'll make sure to do a cheers to the camera for that. So good to see you on. Um, yeah, so a precursor for anybody who's new to my channel who jumps on at any point, and I'll try and say it every time I see somebody new get on, is I'm having technical issues. I think it's my laptop. If things go south, I will try my cell phone. So we got backups. So if it goes down in the middle of the stream, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then I'll jump back on. All right, that's the deal. So again, today we're doing the beer review and the prototype beer recipe for a pale ale. But going back to what I said about Utah is you have to get all sorts of different licensing for beers. And since we're trying to start simple, how I don't know how to do that. I like that idea. That's a really great idea. I'll have to see. Do you know how to do that? Let me see if I can check some. Let me see if I can put a message up here. I'm gonna add a layer. Let's see if I can just do that. Text box. There we go. Boom. Add. Okay. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. I think I like that. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that yet. Hopefully you can't. All right. Write something you should be. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna try this real quickly, and then we're gonna try it. Oops. Okay. Where did I put that text box? I think it just went to a different stream source. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I hit a wrong button. This is really embarrassing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make it nice and small. I don't need it so big. 10. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, the hotkeys are my issue. Ah. Okay, let's do 10. Nope. Let's do. Oh my goodness. Heavens to Betsy. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is gonna, we'll just do this. 40. There we go. All right. I'm gonna stretch this out. This is, you know what? Unlock it. Let me do my thing. This is really embarrassing, but hey, glad we're working on it. Okay. I don't know. Let's save that. What do you think? Does this work? Does this work potentially? Oh, oh, oh. So if you write something, would it be in the chat, do you think? Or will this work? Okay, I think it might work. Okay. Hey, big juicy cat dump truck. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get it figured out at some point in time, and I think it's more. She may be interrupted due to internet issues. You can't hear me right now. Okay. Oh, actually, I see what I can do. Hold on. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna delete this. Boom. Yes. Save. We're gonna do this. Um, okay, here we go. We're gonna copy. Okay, chat. I'm gonna pin it. Won't let me pin. Okay, whatever. We'll try something out. All right, welcome back. Okay, I got rid of it. I was trying to pin it and it wasn't working. Something went wrong. Please try again. Okay, I'm gonna just do the copy and paste thing, and anytime somebody jumps on, right, I think that's a good idea. I'm trying to pin it and it won't let me, so I'm not quite sure why that's the case. But I'll just pop it up anytime somebody jumps on. How about that? We'll figure it out. Live and learn. That's what we'll do. But it's about time for me to pop open a beer, anyways. So maybe we'll figure it out. But I also have something I have to get done, so I'm just gonna move on and continue. And I have the message um, copied and pasted, so I'll just set it up. Oh, because, well, today I'm not brewing beer. Today I'm just working on a beer recipe. So I don't necessarily need to be out in the garage, and my garage is not set up right now. So that's why I'm not out in my garage today. So today we're just in the house and enjoying it. So yeah, that's what's going on. Some calculating. Yes, yes. And I'm actually going to show you what I use to do a recipe build. So I think it's going to be really fun today. So I can actually, I bought the program for my laptop and I'll be able to show you guys what I use. It's my first time using the laptop version of it. Normally I use my phone and it's something I've used more often. So I'm more used to it. So it's going to be kind of hit or miss today, but I'm going to try and keep it as simple as possible so I can, you guys know what's going on. Um, but the only downside with today's recipe is I'm trying to shoot for a low point beer, at least 5% ABV, alcohol by volume, just because in Utah, if you're going to brew a beer that's a higher percentage, hey, there's a whole bunch of people that just jumped on. Hey, I got a message for you. Read the screen because, okay, there. Just in case my internet cuts out, just be patient. I'm back. Okay. I'm dealing with some internet issues today, so just in case. But anyways, so today we're doing a beer recipe build for an IPA. And we're shooting for a low point alcohol by volume today, just because I'm in Utah, and since I'm trying to start a brewery, I need special licensing if I want to brew a beer that's got a higher alcohol percentage. So something I don't really want to purchase right away. So I'm going to start off with a low point alcohol, low point beers, and then once I get enough, what? Happy hour of Jesus, I love it. Welcome. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it. You guys are helping me get to my goal. I'm trying to get to affiliate because then I can actually set up a hello. I can actually set up a calendar on my channel so you guys can know when I'm going to be streaming, and I don't have to just do it on Discord. Um, so if you guys have any ideas of how I can improve, well, we're actually going to figure that out here shortly. So I'm not brewing beer today. I'm just building a recipe for the beer that I'm going to be brewing. We're going to be brewing an IPA. So I have an idea of what I want it to turn into. I want it to be hoppy, citrusy, and floral all at the same time. So yeah, glad you're here joining us today. It's awesome. You guys are amazing. You guys make this channel really fun. But before we get going, I need to get a beer. Okay, we're gonna do a beer tasting today. one of my friends recommended. Yeah, Centennial. Yep, I was actually thinking of Mosaic, honestly. So good on you there. I was actually thinking of Mosaic, and I wrote it down in my notes. I'm gonna have to look it up. But Mosaic for sure. Mosaic's gonna have some beautiful flavors. I think I was thinking Amarillo as well. We'll have to look that up. Yes, yes, it does. I made an IPA a little bit ago, and I used citrus yeast from Imperial Yeast, and dude, it was absolutely fantastic. It smelled like I squeezed peach and pineapple into my beer, and it was fantastic. Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you know beer, so feel free to tag along. I'm still figuring some things out as I go along, so it'll be fun to have somebody jump in and say something that is better. Ooh, yeah. I actually want to do a Rauchbier at some point in time. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, um, I am trying to create a whole bunch of prototype beers for this brewery that I'm going to be starting with these guys, or trying to start with these guys. Um, and so that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months. So I've done a Kolsch and I've done a stout. So today we're going to be working on the recipe for the pale ale with mustard. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh man, did it taste okay though? Maybe it didn't have the head, but did it taste okay? I'm curious about that. I'm so glad that you're on here and you know enough about beer. It's gonna make the conversation a blast. Hold on, I gotta do this beer tasting. Beer. So I got a handful of beers that I'm gonna be trying today. Went flat due to the malt sugars. Ah, bummer. That I hate when that happens. I made an German Pilsner recently, and I'm gonna pop one open during this chat. This is the Hoppy Puppy, by the way. Um, dude, I like it. I like it. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Well, cheers to that. Um, so today, this the first beer I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this one first, just because somebody recommended it to me, and I had never heard of this company before, and I've never had a beer like this before. So um, it was recommended to me. So I'm gonna try and give a very fair, unbiased review of it because I'm not much of one who's gonna try a non-alcoholic beer. It's not truly non-alcoholic. It has 0.5% alcohol by volume. So this is by Athletic Brewing. It's upside down non-alcoholic golden ale. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Somebody told me that it was really really good. I have my hesitancy about it because I feel like if you're gonna have a non-alcoholic beer, it's kind of hard to make a good one without it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, the German Pilsner that we made, it turned out really good in color and flavor and everything. Um, it's been conditioning for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I want to see how it turned out. And that was a really interesting one for me because it was my first time ever playing with the water chemistry, which was a blast. Also scary, but it was a blast. And I think it turned out okay. The fermentation was healthy, and the flavor was great. But man, it was. I just had to. I had to try it. Oh, oh, that sounds so good. Wow, that sounds amazing. You're gonna have to send me the recipe for that. Beer battered brown sugar potato wedges with anchor steam. What is anchor steam? That's my. Hey, what's up, some goner? Man, this is great. It's been so long since I've done a stream. When I say so long, it's been like 8 or 9 days. So I have no content except for this right now. So Um, anyways, some Goner, it's great to see you. I'm actually going to be doing a final tasting of your beer today. We're just talking about the German Pilsner, so we're going to check it up, crank up the gain on the mic. Okay. I'm gonna try. Okay. Any better? Any better? Let's see. I'm gonna try this. Hold on. Recording audio. Crank up the mic. Oh, how about that? That might be just right. Save it. Okay, boom. How about now? Okay, sick. Thank you. Thank you. It was good? Oh, it was good. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. How about now? Is it good? Is it not good? I don't know. How about is it better? This smells great. Okay. 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 All right. Well, I apologize. I already have a loud voice as is, so that could be part of the problem. And for those of you guys who are just jumping on, I'm still a fairly new streamer. I am amateur at best, and so if my internet goes down, just give me a few minutes and jump back on. Okay. Just be patient with me. But some goner, cheers, welcome. Big juicy cat or big juicy cat dump truck. Thanks for joining on, jumping on, and the beer Jesus also. Thanks for coming on. So today we're going to be doing a beer review, and we're going to be making a recipe for a pale ale, which we're going to get on here shortly. I think the follower goal. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I appreciate the heads up. You guys are amazing. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can find that. It's not it. There we go. Shrink it and put it in the top corner. Up. Got this. Go up. Like that. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have to double block infused jerk chicken, dude. Okay, I'm coming. When I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna come follow your channel because I'm gonna have to see what you do. Okay, right on. Okay, tuck it in the top of the frame. Does that look good? By the way. Okay. Before I go too far, I'm gonna do this taste testing of this beer. So surprisingly, oh no kidding. Okay, sweet. I'll have to jump on there and check it out. Okay, so here's our non-alcoholic golden ale. I know, non-alcoholic. It looks really good, doesn't it? Somebody told me it was really amazing. So let's see what it's like. Kind of smells like funny that we were talking about peaches. It kind of smells fruity. They might have actually used the mosaic hops in this one because it smells like it kind of smells like an apricot actually. No, it didn't. I mean, it's still there. It's not like a huge head, but it's still there. But and it smells hoppy too, so I think it could be good. The color is great. It's clear. I mean, if it looks hazy, um, it's just because well, it's kind of humid here, and the beer is cold and it's hot out here, so it's just the moisture. Check the date. I'm pretty sure it's pretty new. Um, One of my buddies just bought it recently, so it was done in April 2023. But here we go. Hmm. Well, hmm. Well, yeah. There's no yeast in it. It all it is. It doesn't. it's just the haze from the humidity in the air on the glass. Yes. Uh, it normally doesn't, but right now we have some monsoon rains coming through, so all this moist, humid air is actually coming up from the south and blowing through. It's actually been raining all day, so yeah. All right, so here's my quick review on this one. So I am not much of one for a non-alcoholic beer, but I would say the aroma is amazing, but the flavor is lacking. It literally tastes like there's a little bit of biscuitiness, maybe wheatiness that you can get, like very, very, very small hint of maltiness. But and then it's just hops. So honestly, I feel like for a golden ale, it kind of tastes like iced tea. Honestly, that's kind of what like when I drink it. Every time I drink it, it kind of tastes like the Lipton iced tea, like the black tea. And it could be because of the amount of maltiness that's in it. Like they probably don't have as many grains in it, so that's what would give it the biscuit malt flavor. Um, yeah, I wouldn't drink it again. I mean, I'll finish it because I don't want to waste it, but it's not the greatest beer I've ever had. I guess I do owe you one, don't I? I owe you one every single time you jump on the stream, so I feel like I might have to. Um, yeah, but the hops, I would say the hops are good. The hop has the, I think the hop is what carries it because it's got the aroma. So it's got, hoppy aroma, but it's also very like fruity in terms of the aroma, but it's just very lacking in terms of the flavor. Yeah, they are. They can be. All right. Yeah. It's not my favorite beer ever. All right, let's get the next one and then we're going to get in on the beer recipe cuz I want to make sure that I get to that at some point in time. Oh yeah, did I not show you? Heck yeah, dude. Brubella made it for me. The Speakeasy Brewer. Yeah, she made it. And then check this out. I don't know how well you can see it. But it says "Stay thirsty, Speakeasy." That's what she did. Yeah, she is good, isn't she? Oh, I'll have to show you guys also. I'll put it on the Discord um, channel. If you have your phones, I'll show you. So if you guys, so I'm gonna give you preface to it. The photo of the guy and gal in the airplane was already there. She didn't make that part, but she added all the stuff to it. So if you guys were watching last time, I made a. I guess it wasn't last time, but I think it was 2 streams ago. I did a beer tasting for a spicy amber ale that I made. Um, let's see here, and it was amazing. We called it Fire Vixen, and it was fan freaking tastic. All right, we're gonna copy that. Okay, for those of you who are following my Discord, here is. Oh, will this work? I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. That. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing. Stand by, stand by. And if you don't have, if you're not part of the Discord server yet, jump on there and check it out because I'm about to add something kind of neat. All right, so this is so again, if you have the Discord, jump on, check it out. Everything like the background and stuff like that, Amy just put it all together and made it look awesome. So this is the beer label. This was the birthday beer for my friend Katie. So she made the beer label for that. Again, the pilot, like the woman pilot, the airplane, and the guy, she didn't make that. She just kind of copied and pasted things. So normally her stuff is like all from scratch, but this one she kind of like cut and put pieces together. I was trying to get her to do one for um, Gonner's German Pilsner and the Messy Pig for Decipher, but we might get to it at some point in time. But if we do, we're sending you guys your PDF of the artwork if we get to it. Okay, so let's. There's stuff in my beer. Okay, so now the next beer we're gonna do is a Pilsner. This is a Pilsner. It's a Uinta Brewing 801. So Uinta Brewing is a brewery here in Utah. Most of their stuff's actually been pretty good. I've never had. I think I might have had maybe one or two of their beers that I've never really liked. But this one is pretty. I think it should be good. I've never had this one before. So it's a Pilsner. So we're gonna start with light, which was this beer. It was on non-alcoholic, and yeah, dude, I love that you even know about Uinta. That's good. I'm trying to do all the Utah beers right now and do like the beer tastings here. That Athletic Brewing isn't from here. It's actually from I think California. Yeah, San Diego, California. All right, so here is the Pilsner. That's beautiful. Looks very similar to that Golden Ale that we just did. It's got a really great head retention, which is awesome, and the color is perfect. So, and in terms of, oh my gosh, it smells so good too. In terms of the alcohol by volume, let's check this out. It's 5.0 exactly. Yeah, dude. All right. Yes, Big Bad Baptist is actually really good. And I'm actually wanting to do another coffee beer here shortly. I did an Irish coffee red ale once and it was fan freaking tastic. So I might do that one again and then um I might try a different one, maybe like a stout, like a coffee stout or what was one? I had one recently that was it was a coffee cream ale. It was fantastic from BrewDog. Oh my gosh. Anyways, oh, it smells so good. So good color, good head, right amount of alcohol for a pilsner. I would love to make like a pilsner that's like an 8.0 pilsner. It's not. It's yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Anyways, it's got the right amount of hoppiness too and aroma. It just smells like what I expect a pilsner to smell like. Mm. Now that's beer. That is a good beer right there. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I guess I was asking for that one. Skull. Mm. Mm. There's another flavor in there. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Actually really complex and full bodied for a pilsner, which is normally pilsner is kind of like clean. It's really crisp and it's kind of dry. This one is kind of sweet and it lasts on your tongue. So it's not like it doesn't like show up, hit with that pilsner flavor, and then disappear. They might have used that. It's kind of got a lemony flavor. I'm gonna say this sparingly, so for those of you who are watching, it's not that bad. Like I would recommend this beer. Okay, so you know the smell of pine sol. I know I'm totally selling it here right now. Um, but there's like a lemony essence to pine sol. It's like piney almost, and I'm assuming that's coming from the hops more than anything because you're not going to get pine from the malt or anything. But there's this lemony sweetness. Yeah, exactly. This is all of that extra sweet lemony that is from the hop, and the aroma is definitely hop, and it lasts so long in my mouth, like in the bitterness too. It's very much yeah. I mean, it would be a pill. I mean, if you're gonna do a full on pilsner, you might as well use Saaz hops. I did use a I used Saaz hops once in a pilsner, and then I think with Goner's Pilsner. I think we used something else. I can't remember exactly. I think it was Tentnang hops or Mittelfru. I can't remember. Which isn't normally what you'd expect for a pilsner, but turned out. But this is fantastic. Okay, so for a pilsner, um, I would highly recommend this beer. It is very pleasant. It lasts a little bit longer. I would say it's probably a little more bitter than you'd expect for a pilsner, but honestly, it's very pleasant. It's kind of like yeah, I would say it's clean. I wouldn't say it's dry at all. It's kind of sweet, honestly, and it's really bitter in terms of yeah, the hop bitterness, but it's fantastic. Okay, so for pilsner, pilsner is not normally my go-to, but it's very pleasant on a nice hot day. I would say for a pilsner, and I would definitely order this one. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna say 4 point. I'm gonna do 4.0, 4 stars out of 5. Only reason being is it's a little different than what I expected for a pilsner. Not that it's bad. I'm kind of doing some thinking in terms of like the beer judge certification program, but again, that's a guideline and an outline. It's not like a what it must be. That being said, I really love how they made it kind of sweet, piney, lemony from the hops. But I also like that it's a little sweet. It's a little more complex than you would expect for a normal pilsner. So I really find it quite pleasant. So if you haven't had a Uinta Brewing 801, definitely do it. I'm assuming that the Beer Jesus has. Yeah, yeah, I would agree. I would agree for sure. All right, that's good. And then for this one, I never really graded this one, but honestly, I've never had a non-alcoholic beer before, so I don't know what other non-alcoholic beers are. But I would not order this ever again. Um, the person who told me, I'd imagine they'd probably give it a nice like 3 or 4 out of 5. So if you're a non-alcoholic kind of beer person, give it a try. It's a little watered down. It's very lacking in terms of any maltiness at all. It's got a little bit of biscuit, but not much. It's just basically tastes like hop water. But for my own personal thing, I'd probably do like maybe a 1 star out of 5, maybe half a star out of 5. It's not my favorite beer ever. But again, I've never done non-alcoholic beers before, so I don't want to be unfair. So I would say if you're a non-alcoholic beer person and you want to try this, go ahead and try it. It is. I feel like if you're going to do a non-alcoholic beer, you might as well go for something like an IPA or something like that. Something that's got a little more maltiness and a little bit more body. But having a golden ale that's non-alcoholic, you might as well just make a hop water, honestly. But I don't want to, I don't want to discount it at all because for some people it might be okay. So this is the non-alcoholic beer from Athletic Brewing. I'm gonna give it like a 1 star out of 5 just because I'm not a non-alcoholic beer person. It's doesn't have a lot of body. It's just hop water. And then for the 801 Uinta Pilsner, I would say it's really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It's a little bitter, which is it's kind of got like IPA bitterness in my opinion, but it's sweet. It's got some lemony and pininess to it, and it's got quite a complex body, which is quite pleasant. And check it out, it still has some really sick, like really good head retention, which is awesome. So good on you, Inta. They're a good beer. All right. All right. Before I get distracted by anything else, I'm going to show you guys what I just got. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And I just bought this recently. So that being said, bear with me as I figure things out because I have this app on my phone. It's called Beersmith. Normally I use it on my phone, but today I got it on my computer because I'm going to be using it more as I start creating different beers for our brewery that we're starting. Hopefully it goes well, but we'll see. No sense in not trying. Might as well try and see if it happens. And if you just learn, just jump in with both feet and learn, right? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people that just jumped on. We're doing beer review, and I'm building a beer recipe for a pale ale, which I'm going to brew on the 6th, which is I don't know. That's the August calendar, so it's not correct. But the 6th of September, which is in 2 days. So, um, and we'll be doing it probably about 10:30 Mountain Time, U.S. For those of you who are in Europe, and then for those of you who are in U.S., 10:30 Mountain Time is when I'm going to be doing it, and then we'll go from 10:30 to about 2:30 p.m. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so I can show you what's going on. There's a lot here, and it's so much more complex than what I had on my phone. So I only played around with it for a little bit. So I'm gonna try and keep it simple for you all. But let me share my screen with you because it's kind of fun. Okay, so here we go. So here is the Beersmith app. I know there's a lot of stuff on here. Just don't worry about it too much, okay? So what I want you guys to focus on right here, right now, is this glass over here, and then these little comparison or these little bars down here. Okay, this is going to be telling us what our original gravity is going to be, our bitterness, our SRM, which is color of the beer, and then estimated alcohol. Okay, so we're just going to keep it simple by looking down here and looking over here at the glass, and I'm going to be adding things like which we have right here, fermentables, which are the malts, the grains, everything from barley, rye, wheat, oats, all that stuff. That's all going to be here. And then hops. We're going to add hops and then yeast. Sorry, that's yeast. I'm not going to do anything with water. I'm probably going to go ahead and add miscellaneous, which normally the only thing I add from that is a Werflock tablet. So there's that. So here, I'm going to try this actually. Let's see if I can do this. Grab. Let's see if I can do this real fast. There we go. I'm trying to. Come on, computer. There we go. Boom. All right. Here we go. I'm trying to do two things at once. Oh, I'm sorry. One thing that's really painful for me is technology. You know what? Whatever. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go out of here. We're just gonna go right back into this. Okay. Cool. All right. Here we go. So let's start by adding fermentables. And honestly, this might be a little bit different than what I'm actually going to brew because I might be doing a few different things with it. But for a rough draft for the beer that I'm going to be doing, this will be good. So I want it to be good old fashioned US two row. That's pretty good. Um, Select that malt, and then I get to select the amount of pounds that I want to put it in. So I'm gonna start off with 5 pounds just because we're shooting for a low point beer, which means in Utah it's 5%. I don't want to do that, but I have to if I'm going to make this a good prototype beer. I want to make sure it tastes good for people who are going to be coming to the brewery and trying the beer. So it's not my favorite thing to be doing, but you know what? In Utah, I got to do what I got to do. Maybe one day, if the brewery takes off and it becomes an amazing thing and people love it, then we'll probably get our liquor license, which allows us to brew beer with a higher percentage alcohol by volume. So anything over 5%. So, but the downside with that is when you do a liquor license, you have to also sell all the hard liquors and wine, which is dumb. You can't just sell High Point beer. But that's Utah for you. So we're going to start with that. So we're going to hit OK, and you'll notice a couple things. Down here, down at the bottom, we're going to see, okay, we have color now. It's 2.2 SRM. So it's going to be very, very light. You can see up in the top right corner right here with the glass. It's pretty clear, right? It's almost as clear as this Pilsner is right here. I mean, that's exactly what we'd be getting if we just did US 2 row right here. Okay, 5 pounds of it. We also have an estimated alcohol by volume of 2.6%. So it's pretty low on the alcohol. So I can actually increase that amount of uh, ale malt if I wanted to. And then I'll get to about like 4% to 4.2% alcohol by volume. And then I'm going to start adding a few extra malts in there to add more complexity to the beer, a little bit darker in color. And we're going to be trying to shoot for that 5%. The cool thing about it is I can actually change this. I can grab that and slide it around, or at least on the phone. Okay, so I can click that, and you can click and drag. right here. Nope. Okay. So if I wanted to do that, so as you see how I'm going up and down, and it's just getting darker. So you can see that as the SRM continues to go up, it gets darker and darker and darker. And that's just with that particular malt. Okay, so that's not adding any other malts to it. So a lot of the color from beer comes from the different malts that you use. Okay, you use a malt like the pale malt, like I'm using right now, you're going to get a really light color. And then if you start using like rye malts or like Caramunix or anything else, like you'll just start seeing that there's different variations of malt, and it's going to add different coloring to it as well as flavor as well. So it's things to pay attention to, and especially with an IPA. I mean, based on the beer judge certification program, uh, you could do whatever you want. Okay, so the beer judge certification program, which is a guideline for competition beers, they lay out everything that you need to have in a beer for competition. Okay, they always say at the very beginning, they're like, "This is for guidelines only for how you would grade a beer on a competition." But in terms of what breweries do, what professional brewers do, and what home brewers can do, like it's not saying that this is the law and the profits. They're saying this is just guidelines for competition. Have fun, experiment, do whatever the frick you want. Make it more alcoholic, make it less alcoholic, make it as wild as you want. That's all up to you. All right, I'm gonna jump back here in case I'm missing anything. Okay, cool. So I'm not missing anything. Nope. If you need my attention, because I can only see one thing at once, so you can see myself in the corner. If you want, you post a message or something, you want me to see it, just like throw a sticker on there and make a noise. Okay, how about this? I'll get another one here in a second. And some Goner, I am going to do a final taste testing of your Pilsner because it's been conditioning for a couple weeks now and it should be ready to go. So I'm really excited to try it. It looks fantastic. All right, anyways, back to the program. All right, so I'm going to click on this again and I'm going to make it 7 pounds. We're going to just do that for now. So right now it's 100%. That's not correct. It's not going to be 100% IBU because I don't have any hops in there, so there's nothing there. And check it out, we're still at 3.6%. So down at the bottom, down here, 3.6%. The color you'll notice has gone up because we have now more of that malt in there. I would say normally what I'm going to do, especially with these low point beers, is I'm going to go a little over 5% because my efficiency right now, one, because I'm still fairly new, and two, because I don't have the proper equipment, my efficiency during the mashing process is not as efficient as I'd like it to be. Therefore, the amount of sugars that I get from the beer is not as much as I want it to be. So usually my original gravity is a little bit off about that, and it's a bummer. Oh yeah, also down here we should do American IPA right here. Select. Okay, cool. So now we got the exact. What is this one? It's style for recipe. Okay, cool. So here's beer judge certification. So you click on that, it gives you a description, what it should be, and with a pale ale, you're gonna want to amp up the hops. Does it always need to be that way? No. One of the IPAs I made, which was one of my favorites, was that one. It was called Magnum PA. I never did a stream. This was last year. And it was fantastic. It was so flippin' good. And it wasn't as hoppy as you'd expect a normal IPA, especially in the United States, but it was really good. So, anyways, you can see a description. You can get a profile. This is going to be just an overall profile in terms of flavor, aroma, that kind of thing, color, hoppiness, alcohol. It's going to show you some ingredients and then some examples around the country/world. And then there's a link, so you can go right to that. Okay, so that's a nice little jumping off point and foundation. So I'm going to finish up the Pilsner here, and then we're going to go to the next one, which the next one is going to be really interesting because, well, I've never had it before, and it's odd. All right. Okay. So let's see. I agree. I agree. They are adding way too many things to the list, but you know what? It is kind of nice because there's a whole bunch of new types of beers that are coming out. For example, like the American IPA. Like IPA is now its own category because the India Pale Ale is so different than what we understand here. So, I mean, we in the United States just say IPA, IPA, IPA. We don't call it India Pale Ale because technically it's not India Pale Ale anymore. It's something totally different. So we have to call it an American PA, and then you can find another category that says India Pale Ale. A little bit different, but anyways, um, yeah. It. I mean, I would say with the pilsners though, the difference is like, I mean, Italian, Mexican lager, those things. The Mexican lager, there's some good ones out there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna Okay, that's amazing. I'm gonna write that one down. I feel like I need to make an IPA and call it Hipster Mimosa, and I'll make sure to give you credit on the book. That is amazing. Oh, Hipster Mimosa. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Oh, Hipster Mimosa. I love it. Oh, that is freaking hilarious. That is amazing. That is so funny. I'm gonna have to throw that term out next time I go to a brewery just to see what the reaction is when I say I'd like the hipster mimosa, please. They'd be like, "What? What are you talking? What is a hipster mimosa? Oh, just a hazy." Oh gosh, that's freaking hilarious. Okay. All right, come back. Come back. All right. Okay. All right. Again, I actually have to go here soon, unfortunately. So I'm gonna add. We're gonna make it 8 pounds. That should put us about 4.0. All right, now I can start adding something that's a little bit more fun. Um, let's see. You don't want it to be super sweet. Let's see. Munich, maybe. I don't know. Let's find out what this one. Oops! Whoa! 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 I don't want that. Just let me details. Just let me see details. No, I don't. I don't want that. I don't want that, but I don't want it. Delete. Hey, at least it makes it easy to delete things. Um, let's see. Oh, I know. We'll do crystal malt. Improves head retention. Adds body color. Okay, let's try that. I don't want that much in there though. 1 pound. I don't know. Maybe. Let's just leave it there for now. Again, I have to figure out like the balance of everything. Um, because honestly, you could do a full-on pale ale with just pale malt if you want to. I'm just trying to add a little bit more. So caramel crystal malt. The nice thing about it is it does, like it said, it adds to the head retention, improves head retention, adds body and color. So it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to add a little more complexity to your beer when you're making an IPA, and that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Oh, I just realized on the far right side that it has a cost. Tells you how much it's going to be. That's awesome. It's amazing. I'm I'm gonna explore this whole thing once I'm done with everything. Once I'm done with the stream, and hopefully next time that I do a beer build recipe, I'll actually have a better handle of everything. But that's what we're gonna be shooting for now. Um, okay, I'm double checking, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'll send you a shirt that's all right. Hops. Those are the apocalypse. I love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, join the Discord. Send it on the Discord. I'd love to see that. That sounds amazing. I was actually wanting to do like a dry hopped or double hopped IPA, and I was going to call it the Hopness Monster at some point in time. But I like that. Apostles of the Apocalypse. That's amazing. That's good. That's real good. Okay. dude, it's great to have somebody who knows a little bit about beer on here too to just banter back and forth. Oh yeah, and here I got to finish that one. Okay. All right. Before I forget, I do want to add hops. I'm gonna do Mosaic because Mosaic is such an amazing hop. Um, Mosaic. Wait. Okay. HB369. Simcoe Cross Nugget Drive Mill. An excellent aroma variety. Check it out. 12.25%. Okay. I like that. Okay. We're going to add that hop. But I really want to know. It hasn't. Okay. Hop details. Okay. So here we go. Aroma. Rich in mango, lemon, citrus, pine, and notably glitch. The glitch. Okay. Notably blueberry. That sounds amazing. Good for 6 months. All right, let's add that. We're gonna do 60-minute boil with that one because that's gonna be our bittering hop. And I really like that one a lot. That one's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so tasty. Okay. It's also gonna cause the bitterness to go up. So here, now that we finally added our hop, you look down here at the bottom. I'm sorry, my arrow is not as big, but you'll see bitterness. It'll say 43.6 IBUs. Okay. So some notes on this. Okay, so a normal IPA. Let's see if it says it here. So you can kind of see the colors between 6.0 and 14 SRM, give or take, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really doing this for them anyways. And then alcohol by volume 5.50 to 7.5%. We're in Utah, so we're not doing that. We're going to do 5.0. We're going to do things a little bit different. Okay. Let's see. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, bitterness. Bitterness. I guess it could be as bitter as you want, really. Oh, here it is. Average bitterness. Minimum is 40 IBUs and maximum is 70. Okay, so we're already at 43. So we're right smack dab in the middle, pretty much. I'm going to make it a little bit more bitter just because I want it to be, a hop that people are going to, an IPA that people expect to be hoppy. Mm. 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 I enjoy it. It's good. It's very good. Okay, what I really want to see is, let's see. I want to see the details of the hops here. Like I don't want to have to add it and then look it up. All right, let's try it though. Um, it's a little clunky. Okay, intensely fruity, citrus, melon, and stone fruits, floral, tropical notes. Ooh. Okay, so that's Amarillo. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple here just because I can't. I wanted to check out Centennial as well. Okay, and then here we've got Centennial, floral, citrus aroma, spicy, clean bittering. Not too bad. Okay, I don't really want that one in there. I don't think I'm gonna add that one. Let's do Cascade. Cascade is a really pleasant hop. My parents are growing hops right now, and they have Cascade hops, and I put it in one of my beers, and it was so good. Strong, spicy, floral, grapefruit character. I mean, honestly, it also may not be a Cascade hop because it could be something totally different. I don't really want a grapefruit character though. Okay, let's try Centennial. I'm sorry if you guys are sending messages or something. I'll check it out here in a second. If I haven't responded to anything you're saying, it's just because I can't see it, and I'll get to you. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep. Okay. Um, floral, citrus aroma, spicy, clean, bittering flavor. Might be a pleasant one, but I really want something that's kind of floral. Let's check out Amarillo again because whatever I do next, I want it to be. I'm gonna do this one, Amarillo. We're gonna do Mosaic and Amarillo. And this one we're gonna do. Uh, we're gonna say 20 minutes. That's for flavoring. Okay, I'm gonna come back to see if you have any messages. Okay. Mosaic is the first hop variety. I'm using special the beta stage in spring. Mosaic raspberry hop jam. So imagine waking your morning up with a mosaic hop raspberry jelly for your biscuits, apricot, citrus. Wow. That sounds amazing. Man, I'm just gonna follow you just to watch you make this. I mean, some of the stuff sounds fan freaking tastic. Damn it, you're making my mouth water with some of the stuff, especially your one with it was like the beer. What was it? The beer. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it real quickly. You're making your beer batter, whatever it was, beer batter. Anyways, it sounded amazing. I don't know if that's what you do on your channel, but I gotta rank a note to just like jump on your channel afterwards. Wait, a future game? Like, do you build video games or board games? Curious. No way. Dude, I feel like one of the coolest people right now because you're on my channel and you're potentially going to be having your DJ radio host on GTA 6. That's cool. I feel really excited about that right now. I'm just like, "Oh yeah? Well, I know that guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yep. I oh yeah, I follow him and he jumped on my channel for a little bit. What? That is awesome. Well, congratulations. You obviously do good work for them to come and say, "Yeah, jump on and be our DJ host for GTA 6." That's amazing. That's super cool. Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to have to get the game just to play it and listen for you. But I'm definitely jumping on. I'm going to follow your channel and I'm really excited to see what you produce. It'll be fun. So I'm excited. That's awesome, dude. You just make me feel like I'm like the coolest person. Like, oh my gosh, I've got somebody who's probably gonna be famous. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, all right. So, um, I really want this beer to be kind of tropical. I want it to be citrusy and floral. So, okay, write that down. Okay, is that your Discord number or thing? I'm sure it is, but I'll check it out. Otherwise, I'm gonna Okay, cool. Awesome. Uh, I will jump on and join your Discord server. Definitely jump on mine and we'll talk beer as well. Kent Golding hops. Okay. Let's find out. Let's go to this real quickly. Cuz the last beer I did, I had one I put Magnum hops in it. Okay, so I'm going to check out Golding hops. Okay. Let's see if we've got that. So that's a dry hopping hop. Ooh, citrus, tropical, floral. That sounds good. Let's see, it's got a pretty high alpha acid. So what if I do like zero point 0.5 of that, and then I can and oh, I definitely don't want it there. I don't want it for 60 minutes. Do it for uh, do it for 20. Let's do it for 15. We'll kind of have it be one of the flavoring hops. Oh man, we're getting really hoppy here. Let's see, Amarillo hops. Let's make this 0.5 as well. 0.5, and then we'll do the Amarillo and Azacca. Let's try this one more time. Amarillo and Azacca. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do another set of Amarillo and Azacca. I wonder if I can Control C, Control V. Oh, it does work. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Uh, the other half of that at 5 minutes. This one, oops. That's amazing. Oh, this is going to be a really hoppy beer, but you know what? Who cares? 75, it's going to be a little hoppy. Okay, we're still at 4.6, so I have a little bit of wiggle room for the malts. Let's choose a yeast. I love imperial yeast. And we're going to go citrus. I already know what I want. Because that this citrus yeast, oh my gosh, you guys, it it amps up everything. It like the temperature range. If you get the higher temperature range where it says like min is 67, max is 80, with the citrus yeast from Imperial, if you go to the higher end of that, it really pulls out and amps up all the citrusy tropical floral notes. Like it just cranks it up, and it's just fantastic. But yeah, citrus. Oh, it says right here, cranks out orange and lemon aromas along with tropical fruit. Uses strain at high temps. Okay, basically what I just said. Obviously, I love it. It's a fantastic yeast to use. Okay, I'm jumping back just to see if I'm missing anything. Oh, ho, ho. Ah, okay. Oh, that's so funny. Hey, what's up, Tian Kunu? I appreciate you jumping on. It's good seeing you. So I've realized that I need to set up my. I push the buttons 1, 2, and 3 way too often. So I need to make my hotkeys like 8, 9, and 0 because I never touch those. So I can make sure that it doesn't trip out on me while I'm not looking at the screen. So, anyways, uh, you know what? There's no better thing than to just laugh at yourself when you deal with all this stuff because live and learn, figure things out. It's all good. But anyways, this is one of my favorite. You guys, every single stream that I do now is like one of my favorite streams because you all are jumping on and saying hi, and you're like, oh, we just talk about everything. You guys are amazing. You guys make this channel so much fun to do. So I really appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate your patience. I love that you guys know what's up. You're patient with me as I'm like jumping around random screens. You're like, what the Sam hell is this guy doing now? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cheers. Welcome to Tian Kunu. It's great to have you all here. It's so good. Okay. Okay. Where else were we? I should probably finish this one. And some Goner, I'm gonna go get your beer, and we're gonna do a final taste test of that one. Okay. So y'all give me a second, and I have to go soon. Okay. In fact, I gotta tell my brother I'm gonna be a few minutes late because supposed to meet with him. Finishing a stream. Okay. Supposed to jump on a call with my brother here shortly, so I'm not driving. My brother lives in Virginia, so he's far, far away. And I appreciate you asking. You are a good friend for asking, so I appreciate it. Now I'm not driving anywhere for the rest of the day. Today, literally, I just wanted to do this stream to get this beer recipe built because on the 6th we're brewing. And I just wanted to make sure that I jumped on and I let you all know that I'm still alive and I'm still here and I missed you guys. So that's why I'm doing this stream really, and I'm trying to do the beer just because the last couple weeks I worked 7 of 8 days last week. It was just the way it worked. It was busy, so I'm here now, enjoying a beer, hanging with you guys, and I don't know. I'm not going to go to singing. I'm going to stick with beer because obviously my singing is horrible. Horrendous. Okay, cool. So we got our hops. That's going to be freaking amazing. We got our yeast. That's going to be freaking amazing. Miscellaneous. Let's type in Werflock. Werflock tablet. Fining. This is going to be clarity for our beer. Fermentables. Let's do this. I don't know if I want wheat in here. I'm trying to think of a good fermentable that I can add. I kind of want to let's see. I don't know if I'm going to do this one or not. I'm just going to add it. Let's see. Let's do red. Para red. We're not going to do a whole lot of that. We're going to do maybe like 0.5 pounds. That's more for like adding to the color. Let's see. Maybe I'll do 0.75. Give myself some wiggle room. 5.2%. I think that's okay. All right. So, top right corner, you could check this out right here. The color looks perfect for an IPA. We got our hops. In terms of bitterness, we're looking at about 73.2 IBUs, International Bittering Unit. So it's going to be a strong beer, but I think it's going to work out really well, especially with the type of hops we're using. We're using Azacca and Amarillo for flavoring as well as aroma, and I think it's just going to be just a beautiful beer. It's going to be complex. And then we got our mosaic, which is going to really bring out some bitterness as well as just some. We're going to be shooting for floral and citrus all at the same time. And then we've got the citrus imperial yeast, which is really going to be just cranking out that beautiful floral tropical citrus flavor. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I just need to make sure. Okay, save. Save. What is this? Save and close. Open item. I want to save this. I'm really nervous because I'm not sure what to do here. Not sure. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't want that to be under samples. I want it to go under. Okay. I'll figure that out later. I don't need to do it with the stream. Okay. Hey, the monster in law, you're back. Welcome. Dude. Hey, sorry it took me a second to get back to you, but welcome back, man. It's great to see you. Great to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm actually getting ready to go grab another beer here, and we're gonna go over. Oh, very happy to hear that. Very happy. I've been good. I've been very busy, but very good. So I'm sorry if I haven't had any content in the last week. I've just been working my hiney off, flying around the country. So it's good. But here I am. I'm back here with you guys. You guys are making this channel just a blast for me to do. So thank you all for jumping on here, being a part of my channel. Like you guys are awesome. You guys are so cool. I feel like the coolest person ever when you guys are on here. So, yes, we're gonna have Goner's German Pilsner at that. Okay. So let me go get that. I have to do two things. So give me. I should do this. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put you on. Oh, we got another person. This is exciting. It's just getting more fun. Like we're just gonna have a party. I just want to like have a round table. Like one of these days, I'm gonna have all y'all put on your cameras, and we're just gonna have like a Brady Bunch camera, and we're all gonna be drinking our beers and just talking about all sorts of shenanigans. In addition to brewing, in addition to all that other stuff. So I am open. So I have a few ideas what I want to do with this channel. You know, everything from making cocktails, trying them, doing beer reviews, wine reviews, liquor reviews, all that other stuff. Hey, yes, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do other things too because I want to make sure that you guys are already a big part of this channel just by being in the chat and being involved with that and jumping on the Discord as well. But I'd love to involve you guys more in what I do. Obviously, there's only so much I can do on Brew Day, and there's only so much I can do here on Beer Recipe Day. But what would be really fun is to have like a whole bunch of us jump on Brady Bunch style, and we're all trying different beers, and we just have like this like beer conference call where we're like, "Oh yeah, what are you drinking? Oh, I'm having this. Oh, that's cool. Cheers, cheers. All right." Oh. I think it'd be fun, but I am open because I want to make sure that what I produce for you guys is something that you guys enjoy and that you guys want to keep coming back to and it's something that you want to recommend to somebody else. So if there's anything that you recommend for me to do on this channel to just make it you know, more engaging, or to create a more engaging community, I'm all open for it. Um, you know, some Gunner, you helped me with my channel early on, and you even helped me today with moving my like goal to get it out of the way. And I hope where I moved it and made it small, I hope that worked all right. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you've helped out, and Decipher helped out for as well. And then Tian Kunu, hey, by the way, you sent me a to-do list on Discord, and I love it. So when I get to affiliate, Tian Kunu gave me a to-do list of things to do. So I really appreciate that. So for all of you guys who've helped me, I have asked you to help me decide what the next beer is going to be. So I've already asked Tian Kunu, and if you haven't read yet Tian Kunu, like, I want you to help me choose one of the next beers. So I've got a few beers I have to brew before I can brew the beer that you're going to choose, but I really want you to help me choose the next beer because of that to-do list. And there's a few other things that you said on the last stream. I took notes to kind of help me kind of propel forward as we get closer to affiliate. So you guys are amazing. You guys really have helped me a whole ton. And I can't say thank you enough because you guys are just amazing. So it's a lot of fun. So cheers to you all. I know I don't have that much beer left, but cheers to you all. I'm gonna go get that German Pilsner, and I have to take a bathroom break because I drank way too much water before I started this stream. So I'm gonna just give you this awesome backdrop while you wait for me because there's nothing going on in the back, and this is gonna just be so much prettier. Oh. Anyways, just watch that for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And one thing, if you're going to brew your own beer, you make a lot of beer, okay? When you brew your own beer, you make about 5 gallons of beer, okay? You're going to need bottles. My recommendation to you guys when you need bottles is have your friends drink beer and bring the bottles to you. Yes, it doesn't look great. This is an example of a beer bottle that just looks like total shite, but you know what? On the inside, it's clean and it's perfect for bottling a beer. So, the last time I tried this beer was on bottling day. Okay. This was the first beer that I made as like a shout out and credit to some Goner. He was pretty much my first follower and the first person that jumped on and actually started the chat. Hey, what's up, bro? Okay, this the guy that just followed me is my brother. I'm pretty sure, or it's his wife because it says not Chet Manley. But anyways, hey, I'm a little late because I'm doing this. But meet some Goner and the Beer Jesus, and who else is on here? The Monster in Law and Tian Kunu. They're all amazing. They're my friends here. So, dude, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. I'm about to try the German Pilsner that I bottled. I guess it's been what, some Gunner, was it like 2 weeks or something like that? Maybe 3 weeks. So it fermented for about 2 months in the fridge out in my garage, and now it's ready to go. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. If it's my brother, he's the coolest person ever, in my opinion. He's probably the coolest person I know, honestly. Yeah. Dude, awesome. Well, Travis, it's good to have you here. It's so awesome. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna pop this top and we're gonna try this out. Okay, I'll be right back. Bro, you just missed it. We were doing a beer recipe for a beer that I'm going to brew on the 6th. On the 6th, we're brewing a beer. Here, I'll just quick jump to that so I can show my bro what we did real fast, and then we're going to drink the beer, okay? So I'm going to jump over here, and bro, this is what we did. We made, we're calling it Pioneer Pale Ale. This is one of the prototype beers for that brewery that I'm going to be starting with some buddies of mine. So this is a new beer recipe build program. I use it on my phone, but this is like a way more complex version of it for like more professional brewing. So yeah, we've chosen our hops as well as our yeast and our fermentables. Should be pretty good. So, anyways, that's what we were doing today, and it's been so long since I've done an actual stream that I had to do this. So, all right, without further ado, let's try this, okay? And then I gotta go here because I gotta go hang out with the not Chet Manley. But here we go. So this is Goner's German Pilsner, and here we go. Oh man, look at that color! Dang. All right, I'm about to get some yeast. All right. So, some Goner, check that out. This turned out to be a fantastic looking Pilsner. Look at that. It's got really good head retention, which is exactly what you want with a Pilsner. It's fantastic. The clarity is amazing. Look at that. Oh, dude, it is a beauty. It is a beauty. In fact, I'm actually really, really happy about it. This is almost as good looking as that Uinta beer that I checked out. Crystal clear, good head retention. Wow, it smells so freaking good. Okay, it kind of smells like it's not as strong on the hoppiness, but it kind of smells caramely, which is kind of unusual for a pilsner, but that's okay. That's okay. We were doing a German pilsner anyway, so I mean, it wasn't like a pilsner from like the Czech Republic, but wow, wow. Oh, I wish I could share this with you, some goner. Wow, it is so clean, and it's bitter, which is interesting because the up front the bitterness is not that intense, but then the after taste is maybe it's from the other beer. Let me just clean my mouth a little bit. All right, let's try it again. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is so clean and dry, and it's so sweet up front. Like it's got this interesting kind of honey that when you drink it, it's just like an instantaneous like sweetness that hits your mouth, and then it disappears almost immediately, and then it just hits you with this hop bitterness afterwards, and then it just is clean. It's so clean. Ah, I can't believe I made this. Honestly, like this is good. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I mean, I can make this stuff up if I want to, but I'm not trying to because I'm trying to produce better beer. So we got some neighbor boys that are running around in their whitey tidies, looking at a bird that got hit by a car. Sorry, distracted, distracted. Anyways, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Ah, Yeah, dude. I know. We haven't done this yet, but some goner, what I'd really like to do is I'd like to have Brubella make the art for the beer. I think it'd be really cool. If we do that, I'll make sure to send you a PDF of it. I think it would be really fun. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get everybody. Yeah, actually, it is. I mean, it's pretty good carbonation. So I mean, it was having a good. I mean, there's still a little bit of head on here. Um, I would say the carbonation's pretty good. I would say it could use a little more. Honestly, it's been in the fridge conditioning because I everything that I've read said that when you're conditioning and aging a pilsner, you want to be at the same temperature as you'd want it to be during fermentation. So I've had it in the fridge for the longest time, for about 2-3 weeks. So for it to have this much carbonation, it's good. Honestly, I think it's perfect carbonation for a pilsner. Um, it could use a little more carbonation. Honestly, I'm just trying to be honest about it. Could use a little more carbonation. Um, I did actually move it into the house to have room temperature conditioning, just to kind of speed up the process of uh, the yeast kind of finishing up the sugars in there to add that um, extra carbonation. But I think it's pretty pleasant. The head retention is good. It's got white bubbles, which is exactly what you want. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the bubbles rising from the bottom, like right here. You know what? That would be fun. I need to go be with him in order to do that. He lives in Oregon, so yeah, because he helped me brew it. Yeah, I would love to have him do that. So that's a good idea. If I end up over there or he ends up down here, we will make sure to do that. I will save a bottle specifically for that stream to have him taste test it with me, because I'd love to have him try it out because I think he'd really enjoy it. My mom would really enjoy it too. Wow. Mm, I'm proud of this. This is good. Yeah, the Brew Wizard. That's right. I forgot about that. He called himself Saruman. Um, anyways, ah, that's fantastic. This is a fantastic beer. I really like it. There's a little bit left in here. There's a little bit of yeast in there, but you know what? Yeast doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt you. If anything, it does good for your bowels. It does good in your flora and fauna, whatever's in your stomach, your gut biome. It's good for your gut biome. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man, that's so good. All right, y'all. Well, I wish I could keep sitting here enjoying beers with you guys and just chatting along, but I do have to go because I have to meet with my brother. We're gonna have a beer and brainstorm, and I don't want to have too many beers before I brainstorm with him. So, um, I have to unfortunately go. Okay, so that being said, just remember, mark your calendars because I am not an affiliate yet, so I can't choose a specific date. I do you want me to chug this thing? Is that is that what we're okay? I guess I can. But before I do, I got to get this message out for y'all who are watching. Okay, September the 6th, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Wherever you are in the world, set your calendar or clock to whatever. If you're working, no worries. I'm not going to be sad about that. You have to do what you got to do to be responsible adults. Um, Thanks, man. I hope so. I think it'd be fun. Once I do, I know I'm 12 followers away. It's really crazy. It's kind of hard for me to comprehend that, honestly. But as soon as I'm there, we're gonna have fun. Tian Kunu has given me a to do list of things to do. Uh, I was told that I needed to have a party. I needed to do a special affiliate beer and a beer review on the same day. I also need oh, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I just one day I'm gonna meet all of y'all in person. Maybe we'll just do the Brady Bunch beer thing or whatever. We'll just all sit there and just have a conversation. It'd be fun. What else am I supposed to do to you? Oh, emojis and I will. I will. I actually plan on it. I was actually, Rubella and I are talking about what we're going to be doing here next year. Um, we're just trying to figure out vacation and stuff like that. So, oh right. Oh, and yes, I did do Nightbot. I did. I signed up for it. I don't even know how to start it up, but I did get Nightbot. Uh, but I don't know how do I do it? Because I did sign up. I followed. I Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, you know what? At some point in time, let's touch base. Or maybe we could talk on Discord. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Talk or chat on Discord, whatever you guys want to do. Because I can do that, especially when I'm out and about. I can actually jump on Discord and stuff like that and do all those fun things. But okay. So, anyways, September 6th, okay? We're brewing a beer. We're brewing this beer that we made today, the IPA. There might be some differences, but it should be about the same as what I've got already. So, anyways, okay, sweet. Yes, I jumped on today and I saw that they even have music on there that I can use without any copyright issues, which is kind of fun. I don't know if I need some music in the background. You guys tell me. Whatever you think can make my stream even better, just let me know. And you guys are amazing. Okay? I gotta go though. I really gotta go. I told my brother I was gonna hang out with him at 3. It's 3:30. I gave you guys a little extra time because you guys are a lot of fun. And I don't know if my bro's on here still, but yes, I don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Anyways, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. So, cheers. When it comes to beer, chugging a beer, I don't know. I feel like it's 11:30 where you're at, Tion. I didn't realize that. I guess for both of you guys, Tion and Slim Gunner, it's 11:30. Anyways, it was good. Really good. Man, I wish I didn't have to leave. You guys are amazing. Hey, thank you. Thank you all for jumping on. I'm excited to see you all on the 6th if you are available, but no pressure. But until then, my friends, be adventurous, stay thirsty, speak easy. I'll talk to you guys on Discord, and then I'll see you guys in 2 days from now. Okay? All right. Peace, y'all. You guys are amazing. Thank you. See ya.